Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, which today and age people ignorantly call God or Jehovah. Ba'ashem in the name, and Yahawashai being the true name of the Heavenly Son, which today and age people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Heavenly Son, Yahweh and Yahawashai. Rachakwadash meaning the Spirit Holy. Literally translated, the Spirit Holy. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yesharala that rule well, and salutations to you, Akim, out there in the highways and the byways, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. To you, brothers, I say Shalom. This is the brother Shakal, out here from the GMS Shakal camp, coming at you with another lesson. And basically what I'm going to touch on today is going to be about this nigger Chief Ephraim, man. Hey, because this man is sending everybody off, man. You know? And so basically a situation happened with a camp that goes by the name WFI. I believe it stands for Watchmen for Israel. You know, and they got into a scuffle with some Palestinian protesters, right? So when the situation happened, you know, they got into it, the cops came and broke it off and so on and so forth, right? So the next day, you know, so the fight was already over, right? So the next day, this nigger who goes by the name Chief Ephraim, he goes on a social media and just starts saying, he's supposedly claiming he's calling all camps, report this coming Saturday, report to Chicago, we're going to Chicago, all camps, I'm calling all camps. You know, like if he has a fucking, you know, Apostle Elder Gabar said it best, like he has a fucking army in his pocket, man, just pulling it out. Like he's some kind of commander-in-chief, you know. You know, he did that, you know, and supposedly trying to get all camps to go next Saturday and have a round two, so to speak, with the Palestinians, right? Hey, but this man calls himself preaching the Bible and following the Bible in truth and in sincerity, right? As it is written, right? But the Bible never speaks on that, man. Hey, so this man doing that is completely going off, man. You know, what he should have done is instead of doing that, he should have gone and be like, you know what, hey, you know, we're gonna send some prayers for you, brothers. Hey, Jay, just stay vigilant, don't get discouraged, keep on preaching the word. You know, the Lord will avenge you. Don't take matters into your own hands. Be wise. You know, that would have been a better spirit to be in, man. You know, he should have done that. If he was gonna get on social media and say something, he should have done that, man. You see? Because that's the spirit that a real man of the Lord would have done, man. Not the opposite. What he's doing is carnal, man. What he's doing is putting us in a bad light. What he's doing is giving Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, ammo and an excuse to come after us and label us terrorists, man. Hey, the Lord did not put us here to war, man. He put us here to preach the word, and that's it. Nothing else. Then you want to talk what you're gonna do in public, where people want to, where people could see, even people that are not friends with you on social media could see it. You're talking about guns and all that. I know you should, If you're that fucking stupid, I know you're even stupider when it comes to direct messaging each other, man. And all that Esau Edom could see, man. You see? And that's why we call this nigga an agent, man. Because, hey, this nigga, man, it's either he's that fucking stupid or he's an agent, man. Because it's just too... You know, it's almost unbelievable. Like, damn, you're really doing this? You see? You know, so hey, whether if he's not an agent for Esau, Edom, he's definitely an agent for Satan, man. So hey, brothers, hey, do not take heed, do not be in that spirit, because then hey, if you are and you start taking matters into your own hands, hey, the Lord is going to judge him and you, man. You know, we gotta wait on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to avenge us, for him to do something. We cannot take matters into our own hands, man. You know? This is Romans 12:18. It says, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. You see? Now, hey, it says, if it be possible, right? You know, meaning there's going to be times where it's not going to be possible. You're going to try everything, and then, hey, whoever is going against you is still going to try to, you know, fight you, right? So, hey, if that's the case, yeah, defend yourself, you know? Yeah, if you got to fight back, you got to fight back. But if you could avoid, but our first instinct, our first motive should be what? To diffuse that fight, to not get it to that point where it gets physical, man. You see? That's what we're supposed to do. Not fucking use any excuse to fight. You see? And if you end up fighting, hey, leave it at that, whether you win or lose. Leave it at that. If it does get to a scuffle, leave it at that, whether you win or lose, and let the Lord take care of it. But in no way, shape, or form are we supposed to be, oh, man, this nigga think, hell no, hey, tomorrow, man, I'm gonna get all the brothers, man, we gonna beat you. Nah, man. That's not what we're here for, man. We're here to simply preach the truth, not war and fight anybody, man. You see? Verse 19, it says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, and that's plain, man. Vengeance is the Lord, man. He's gonna repay, man. Not ourselves. You know, hey, and the Lord could, you want real payback on your enemies? The Lord could do way worse than what we can, man. You know, so that's the best thing we could do when it comes to a situation like this, man. Leave it to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Let him take care of it. And the Lord is not going to forget. Hey, the Lord is going to remember, man. The scriptures talk about not touch not my anointed. You see? See, another thing, this comes with having faith, man, because only individuals that have faith are going to think like this, man. Individuals that don't have faith are going to try to take matters into their own hands because they don't really believe that the Lord could avenge them, man. They don't really believe that the Lord could do worse than what they can do, man. You see, so that says a lot about these individuals, man. So you shouldn't be following these type of men, man. they're gonna put you in a situation, where you don't want to be in, man. These niggas talking about coming with guns and all that. Look, man, you have nothing against Esau Edom, the so-called white man. If he wanted to come down on everybody, he can, and he has all the weapons, power, and everything to destroy us, man. In a blink of an eye, man. All the shit that that regular civilians have, all that shit, that's Esau's old toys, man. Talk about trying to go to war. Fuck out of here, man. Esau will destroy the fuck out of you, man. If we really want to win and we really want vengeance against our enemies and really put them to shame and overcome them and just have a victorious victory, we gotta wait on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. This is John 18 and 36. And another thing that he was referring to, he was like, oh, well, the scriptures talk about, it says that he gave them swords, and there was a time where he told them to take swords and all that. Well, look, those words, that's what they had to do in that exact time, man. That wasn't an overall thing where, okay, now we gotta fight. No, man. A matter of fact, that Romans I did was after Yahweh Shai's, after that situation they named, which was after Yahweh Shai. So like the situation where he told him to take swords, that was when Yahweh Shai was walking this earth. What Paul said was after Yahweh Shai, man, and he literally just said, avenge not yourselves. You see? So that situation where he told them to take swords was just for that moment. That's what the scriptures talk about. Blessed is he that readeth, man. Because when you go into that word readeth, it goes into in other words, blessed is he that knows how to discern the scriptures and know what they're talking about, know how to use them, know how to, how to apply them, so on and so forth, man. He's just using scriptures to try to justify his bullshit, man. For example, the time of the Maccabees, that was a time to fight back. That was according to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. You see, does that mean that just because those scriptures are written that now we got to do it too? No, man. That was different times, and that was required for that specific time. Now, we have no power at all, man. No land, no anything, man. Now, what's required of us now is to stand still, wait on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, wait for his vengeance, man. Until he says so. No matter how long it may feel, man. That's what's required of us now. So learn how to discern these scriptures, so you won't get sent up by a nigger like him, and we also won't think that these scriptures are talking about, or we also won't try to use these scriptures to try to justify our bullshit, man, because that is not what it's talking about, man. I'm gonna read one right here. This is John 18 and 36. So now this scripture applies today, man. Right now we're still in the kingdom of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, man. We're not in the Lord's kingdom. Once he comes back and cracks those clouds, it's time for his kingdom to be established, and then that's when the Lord will take vengeance for us, man. And also, he'll give us the opportunity, Lord willing, we're those men, he's going to give us spiritual powers and give us the opportunity to take vengeance with our own hands. But that's not going to happen until he comes. Until then, we have to wait. You see, this is John 8:18-36. Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, right, then would my servants fight, right? That I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. You see? If this was the Lord's kingdom, then hey, GMS will be the first ones there, man. I guarantee it. But it's not. So we are not to fight. We gotta wait until the Lord comes and it's time for him to establish his kingdom, man. Then the Lord will give us the green light. He'll avenge us, and he'll even let us avenge us ourselves against our enemies, man. Hey, but until then, we are to sit still and just preach this word, man. Build up the elect, and condemn those that have to be condemned, and wake up the elect. That's our job now, man. You see? This is Matthew 10:16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. And that's plain, man. We're sheep in the midst of woods because these motherfuckers could devour the fuck out of us if they wanted to. Hey, Esau Edom could destroy us if he wanted to, man. He has way more weapons than every Israelite in the earth put together, man. You see? So we got a sheep is not gonna fight back. Elder Apostle Tahar, he said it last time, man. A sheep, you point a gun at a sheep, he's gonna lick the gun, man. So we are to be as sheep, to the best of our ability, man. Wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. What he's doing is not wise. It's not harmless, man. He's putting himself and other people in danger, man. You see? And he's giving Esau an excuse to roll down on us, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga's the reason why it happens, man. You see? We gotta be wise. We gotta be harmless as doves. We gotta be like Clark Kent out here, man. So don't listen to this man, babe. Let's be as those sheep, wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. Hey, you're going against Ishmael, man. Them Ishmaelites do not play, man. Hey, the scriptures call him a wild man for a reason. This nigga, hey, he's gonna be all, he's gonna end up regretting this shit, man. It says, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and they shall be brought before governors, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. You see? So hey, there's individuals that are trying. He might be one, that are trying to lead us and put us in a situation where they'll use it. They were put us in a situation where they can say, oh, look, see, these guys are doing this, these guys are doing that, and now we have to fucking deal with Esau's court system, man. You see? This man is a fucking send-off, man. Don't follow this man. Do not, be like this man either, man. Be wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Philippians 2:15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, right? The sons of Yahweh without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. You see? And how are we going to shine as lights in the world if we're being brawlers, man? How are we going to be blameless without rebuke in the midst of a crooked generation, a perverse nation, when we're acting just like them? How are we going to be harmless when we're acting like brawlers? You see? What he's doing does not go with the scriptures, man. We got to be blameless and harmless without rebuke and shine as lights in the world, man. Our time of vengeance will come. Right now is not the time. In 1 Timothy 3:1, it says, this is a true saying, if a man desire the office of a bishop, he desires a good work, right? So this is how a man of the Lord should be. Verse 2, a bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach. You see? Blameless. You're not gonna be blameless if you're striving, man. You see? Good behavior is not being a brawler, man. Verse 3, it says, not given to wine, no striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not brawler, not covetous. You see? And he's doing the complete contrary, man. He's being a striker, he's not being patient, and he's being a brawler, man. We are not to be like that, man. We gotta be patient, you know, and no striker or brawler, unless we do, you know, we have no choice but to defend ourselves. Yeah, that's a different story. But besides that, hey, if it be possible, we be at peace with all men, man. You see, that shouldn't be our first intent. Hey, so this niggard is going off. He's not a real man of the Lord. I believe in one of his comments, he was saying, "Oh, did he get mad at him? Did he get mad at Peter when he chopped off that guy's ear?" No, he did. Well, he what did he say? When you read it, he said what? He said, "Those that live by the sword are gonna die by the sword, man." In other words, look, don't do that. Don't be going out and attacking people, man. Using weapons and all that, in other words. Or else you're going to get judged too. You see? If the Lord was with it, he would have let Peter chop more than his ear off, man. There's a reason why he stopped him, man. There's a reason why he made that statement. So Peter could be like, oh, damn, you know what? Yeah, never mind. Let me not take vengeance and live by the sword. But let me, you know, let me hold back and leave it up to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. This nigger is just trying to use certain scriptures to justify himself, man. Hey, this is Titus 1 and 7. It says, for a bishop must be blameless as a steward of Yahweh, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, no striker, not given to filthy lucre. I mean, it says the same thing. Yes, you see, not soon angry, man. Have patience. Verse 8, it says, but a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, just, holy, temperate. That Nigard is not temperate. If he was temperate, he'll have more self-control. He'll, he'll, you know, will wait on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and get his revenge, man. You see? That day will come, man. But right now is not the time. You know, we got to wait on the Lord until he fights for us, man. This is Exodus 14 and 14. Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. You see, right now, we got to hold our peace. And then the Lord, it will come and fight for us, man. And give us the opportunity to fight along with him, man. But right now is not the time. We got to wait on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, right now we're fishers, man. Soon he's gonna turn into to hunters, man. And yeah, and I started off with this one, man. If it be possible, as much as light in you, live peaceably with all men. With all men, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay. You see? We can't avenge ourselves. We leave it up to the Lord. Let him do it. Don't be fucking stupid, man. Then, you know, don't be like this niggard, and don't get sent off by this niggard, man. Because that's not according to the scriptures. We are not a real man of the Lord is not going to do that, man. He's gonna wait on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. A real man of the Lord Salakia. A real man of the Lord is gonna know that he could get a lot more done and get a heavier judgment waiting on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. They want to call us scared and all that. Look, if you need to fight somebody because they said something against you, because they did something against you and all that, and that makes you feel like less of a man, that you feel like you gotta fight this nigga, that already shows that you're not the real man. That you're scared, that you feel the need to prove that you're a man, and that shows that you don't feel, you know, that shows that you're really scared, man. You know, it's like the niggas that always start a fight. They start a fight, why? Because they feel like they gotta prove themselves to be a man. They don't already feel like they're a man, you know? They feel like a bitch, man. You see, a real man will let shit go, man. If somebody, and a real man, if somebody wants to start a fight, it's not gonna say, man, what's up? Let's do it. No, a real man's gonna be like, hey, yo, like, hey, chill out, man. I'm not trying to fight. You know? And try to avoid it, you know? Try to diffuse it, you know? And of course, if all this fails, yeah, then you fight. But prior to that, hey, try to diffuse it, man. And have it better to where, hey, you know what? I'm just going to walk away. And if you're able to walk away, hey, do that. And a real man is not going to care what people think, because at the end of the day, he knows that he has confidence. He knows that he could whoop that nigga's ass, man. But he doesn't need to prove it to people, man. You see? And on top of that, man, hey, Daniel followed all the laws of the kingdom of Babylon. He wasn't fighting. He wasn't doing, you know, he followed them so well. He was one of the top guys in there, man. In the kingdom of Babylon, man. And I believe he also was one of the top guys in the kingdom of the Persians. You see? Talking about scared, man. Hey, if that's the case, then hey, you're calling Yahweh Shai scared because he did nothing, man. Oh, well, he was just fulfilling prophecy. Well, that's one thing he was doing, but also it was not the time to do it, man. So right now, just like back then, is not the time to do it until he returns. That's when you do it, man. We still got to fulfill prophecy if you want to you take that route, right? It says that we're going to be blameless, right? We can't be blameless if we're brawling, right? So how are we going to fulfill that prophecy, man? You see? This guy makes no sense, man. So with that, hopefully your brain will edified. I'm going to end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yeshurah, that rule well. And salutations to Yakim out on the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.